Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael, and I'm one of the co-founders of Pulpit AI. And just on behalf of our team, thanks for checking this out and being a part of really the very earliest users on this platform. I just want to give you a quick overview of this beta version of the platform. If you have any questions throughout using this, probably the best thing to do is if you look right here in the lower right-hand corner, there's a little message tab. Pretty much anytime during the day, and honestly, most times even in the evening and late into the night, our team will be on here. So if you need to reach out to any one of us for any reason, ask us a question, encounter a bug, feel free and send a message through this and we will get right back to you. Or if you want to send us an email, you can do that at hello@pulpitai.com. Okay, so you're going to get an email, and you have gotten that email. You have clicked a link to set up an account for the platform. For some of you, that's a free trial that's going to allow you to upload 2 sermons and have full access to the platform for the entirety of the content that you want to produce from those 2 sermons. After that, you can go ahead and sign up for a paid account. Either our basic version or our advanced version. One is you can upload 5 sermons a month. The other is 10. And just to give you a heads up, the pricing that you see now is the lowest that it's ever going to be. In fact, this pricing that we really are just giving our beta user list. So once you are in the platform, it's going to look a little bit different than this for you because you haven't uploaded anything yet, but you're going to see up here on the right-hand side the amount of sermon uploads you have remaining. And you can simply upload a sermon. So you can either tap to upload or you can drag and drop. While this is processing, one thing to note is that right now we only accept MP3 files. Now, that being said, there's going to be a list that you're going to get followed up with in just a couple of days with just some different websites you can go to go ahead and convert that file for free. And just a heads up here, very shortly, that's going to be the first feature that we release, is simply the ability to upload any kind of audio file and turn that into an MP3. So that's coming very, very soon. In the meantime, as a beta user, you're going to be getting regular communication from us on tips and tricks. And one of those resources will be a list of programs you can use to convert that file for you. Okay, so our sermon is uploaded successfully. It's going to take a few minutes here to process. While you're waiting, you can go ahead and refresh. I would just continue to refresh every couple of minutes or so, or step away from your computer, come back and refresh again. And what's going to happen is it's going to come up here and say completed. So once that's completed, there's a few different ways in which you can interact with the content taken from your sermon. The first here is the transcript. So if you click transcript, what you're going to see is a real-time transcription of your sermon. So the first thing that you can do, if you would like, is go through and add some kind of label. If you'd like, you can also skip that. Again, you can choose from host, guest, co-host, announcement, caller, interviewer. So if you're a podcaster, this is going to work really well for you. You can also do other. You can type in the speaker name as well. And then there you go. You have a fully transcribed sermon, as well as specific timestamps across that, and then the audio that you can listen to here down below and get specific timestamps as well. This is easy to copy and paste. If you see anything in here that would make a good quote or tweet or something you want to even just think more about, again, you can just go and right-click there, copy and paste. Okay, so that's the transcript. Another way to interact with the platform is just simply by clicking open. And when you click open, what you're going to do is you're going to go to and see every single output that our platform automatically is going to create for you every time you upload a sermon. Okay, so the first thing you have here are summaries, a couple of different summary options. There are different chapters, as well as short and long summaries for each one of those chapters. And then down here at the bottom are some keywords if you would like to have those. Now, we have these right now. These tabs are ordered in most used to least used, just from the 35 or so testers that have been using the product thus far. These are things that are automatically going to be created for you. So let's just go ahead and do devotional. And what this is going to do is it's going to generate. It's probably going to take about 25 to 30 seconds, sometimes less, sometimes more, to generate the results for you. And there we go. So now that this has been generated for you, we have got a 5-day devotional that consists of a scripture from your sermon, a quick devotional, and a question for reflection. Now, if you want to just have fun with it and randomly see if you click reload results and see what it will spit out a second time, you can do that here and it will do that as well. And this is the way every single one of these tabs here is going to work. Okay. Now, once those are generated, you'll see this one here is a bit of a different format. There's not a reflection question. So go ahead, check all these out. Currently, the best way to extract any of this is to simply copy it and then paste it either into a text edit or Google Doc, or that's where you can go through and edit it and distribute it however you may want. Okay, so as of right now, the third way you can interact with the content of your sermon is through Pulpit GPT. Now, if any of you have played with Chat GPT, this is kind of similar, but it is quite a bit different in that it is not a two-way chat conversation. But what it is a prompting tool. And so you can give right here, submit any kind of prompt that you want and see what it comes back with. You can use your imagination. And again, this isn't a chat bot quite yet. So right now, you can give it a couple of different prompts each time, and then you're going to want to refresh the page. Okay. So again, this is not like a ChatGPT chatbot completely. This is a prompting tool that will prompt your sermon to extract certain questions. So one thing that we can do here is let's do this. Let's say, summarize this sermon in a way that would make sense to a child. And so that sermon is going to, again, generate. And here you go. Here is a sermon summary written for a child. All right. And there is the summary spit out. So again, we can just go ahead and read through this, copy and paste it. Again, we say this is AI generated, human perfected. So we not just encourage, we ask that you check every single thing that the platform spits out, put your own voice on it, edit it in a way that makes the most sense for you, your community, your theology, all things that we are working on making the platform better understand and even better be able to adapt to. But for right now, you're really going to want to look at everything that this puts out and be able to edit that accordingly. Okay, that's it. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this, to try out the platform. Reach out if there's any questions at all, questions, comments, feedback, testimonials. We would love to hear all of it. Again, you can do that through this chat box here in the bottom right corner, or you can email us hello@pulpitai.com.